A woman is frustrated to find out the man who robbed her elderly mother was out and about walking freely. Plus, he was the target of a U.S. Marshals special operation.
WREG investigator Jessica Gertler was there as U.S. Marshals went on a special operation to nab him, along with some of the most violent fugitives in our area.
A store in Whitehaven, in between Pepper Tree Apartments and a senior housing facility where this woman's mother lives.
She was 72.
She was too scared to show her face, but wanted to tell her mom's story. It happened in February 2019.
She just wanted to go to the corner store, and because she didn't walk well, that's the closest one to him. My mother called me, and she was terrified. She was so scared and told me she had gotten robbed and they had gotten everything, her money, her cars, her ID, everything.
Someone preyed on her 72-year-old mother using a walker, just going to the store.
He came up behind her and put his hand in her pocket, told her to shut up because she screamed.
Her mother later told officers that she clung to her walker in fear.
She said she was scared for her life because she didn't know what he would do, and she's hearing impaired, so she really didn't know what was going to happen.
Police charged Desmond Lofties for the crime a month later. In May 2019, he was sentenced to 3 years. However, he was only required to serve 30% and had already earned 77 days pretrial jail credits, meaning he walked free in December 2020, only spending a few months behind bars.
What goes through your mind?
I'm angry. I'm angry. I'm angry because you have to continue to feel scared. You know, and at my mother's age, you should be living a life of enjoyment. You can't enjoy life if you living life scared.
In June, we tagged along with a special team led by the U.S. Marshals Service. They were working an operation that went after the most violent fugitives in the Memphis area. One of their targets was Lofties. After extensive research, they learned he was hiding in this Whitehaven apartment. He eventually surrendered, taken into custody for a number of crimes he reportedly committed when he got out of prison, including 2 counts of aggravated robbery.
We launched Operation North Star, which is a Department of Justice initiative to reduce violent crime by apprehending dangerous fugitives.
Tyrese Miller is the United States Marshal for the Western District of Tennessee.
So these are people who aren't just your one-time offenders. These are people who have shown a pattern of not being able to comply with the law. You have this small group of people who commit the majority of the crime. So statistically, if you arrest these people and get them off the street, then you're going to reduce your crime.
Our investigation uncovered court documents stating 5 months after Lofties got out of prison, he allegedly sold drugs in a parking lot with an extended firearm magazine. That firearm was reported stolen out of Tipton County. 2 months later, he was accused of robbing a woman with a black semi-automatic pistol. 4 months after that, police say he robbed another person with a firearm reportedly stolen from a car in Shelby County. Investigators found him inside the Pepper Tree Apartments in November and took him to jail. Additional warrants were later issued.
But he bonded out and was walking free yet again until the U.S. Marshals tracked him down.
The aggravated robbery is a B felony, carries 8 to 30 years in jail.
Lofties was in court Thursday, facing a judge yet again. This time, his bond was revoked.
So, how will I be able to...
You need a lawyer to talk with you, sir.
Do you think that this story is far too common?
Way too common. It's way too common, and they get in, they get out in less time than children spend in school in a year. She has not been back to that store. She has not been back to that store.
She says she's grateful the U.S. Marshals were able to find Lofties. She just hopes the legal system takes notice of their efforts.
If we don't start making things stick, giving them harder rules, harder punishments, if it doesn't go up the ladder, it's all for nothing.
Jessica Gertler, WREG News Channel 3.
Trying to make our streets safer, and the operation took place in 10 cities and went after the most dangerous of criminals. It resulted in 122 arrests here in Memphis. 10 were for murder and 32 were for aggravated assault.